Dobry den,
Zdravejte.
and welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
We've had a week of two halves.
Yeah, cold and warm.
Yes, it started off very chilly, but as the week progressed, it warmed up.
Yes, we've had lots of sunshine in the last couple of days, which has been lovely, but still cold.
Yeah.
Still really cold.
Well, we've got sunshine today and a high of 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is our warm day the warmest in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and for the next 2 or 3 weeks by the look of
Yes,
it.
I think next week is a wrap-up warm week as well. So
Yeah, we're back to cold again, so you're going to have to get some internal jobs.
I'm going to find something to do. Yeah, I haven't done very much this week. Having said that, we have done a month's shop.
We did. We didn't do it on Thursday.
No, boycott day as we're calling it.
Yeah, they boycotted all the large supermarkets on the 13th of Feb here.
To try and equalise prices across Europe for places like Lidl, where surprisingly it's more expensive here than it is in the UK.
But
who knows?
Whether it will have any effect or not, there were mixed reports as to how successful it was.
We'll see. Who knows? But something we have done this week is, I was saying the other week about having a little project on the go. Well, it involved a fridge freezer.
Or several.
Several fridge freezers. I'm collecting them.
Yes.
But this particular one, I picked up because it wasn't working properly. Well, this is what I've done with it. I've got here a fridge freezer. Now, I got it for nothing from Sam. Thank you, Sam. The original plan was to turn it into a fermenting chamber and possible kegerator for brewing beer, dispensing beer, that sort of thing. But he tells me that the problem with it is it doesn't turn off. It just keeps making things colder and colder and colder, which to me says dodgy thermostat. So I thought before I turn it into a kegerator, I'll see if I can change the thermostat and get it into a working fridge freezer. And if I can do that, then result, I've got a fridge freezer. So let's see what I have to do. So this is the panel it's got the light on it. It's also got the temperature dial for the thermostat. Behind that is the actual thermostat itself, and then the temperature probe goes into the casing and around to the back. So I've got to take this off to get to the thermostat. Then I'll be able to see exactly which thermostat I need to buy, hopefully get hold of one and fit it. There's the thermostat, so I'll just connect the cables, see what goes where, and take it from there. I can also see that there's a reference number for the thermostat here, KDF29N6, so I know what to look for, get one of those ordered, and then see if that solves the problem. And so here is the new thermostat. Now it's been a bit of a saga to get hold of it, but it is the correct part number. So all I have to do now is fit this in place of the old one and see if it works. So I'll take the old one out, put this in and see what happens. Now that I've got the old thermostat unattached, I've connected up one of the cables. I know which cables go exactly where. I did take a photo of that as well, so I can double check before I fully install it. But this is the old thermostat, and that's how much of the probe went into the hole at the back there. So I have to unwind enough probe on the new one to match it to get it to the same place. So I'll just take this, slowly unwind it. I can straighten it out once I've unwound it to approximately the right length. Let's see how we're doing here. And straightening it is basically just manipulating it as straight as I can get it. Let's have a look. That is about right, I think. There. So I can move that one now and straighten this as best I can. And now that that's straight, I can put it in the hole and hopefully feed it through. Like that. The next job is just to reconnect the cables. So I know that the black one goes I've put that in the wrong way up. That should go that way. That's it. Like so. The black one onto there. This brown one here. And the earth over there. That now connects into there. So we've got the new thermostat in place behind the housing, we've got the dial back on, we've got it plugged in. Now if I turn it on, the light comes on and it makes that buzzing noise to say that it started to cool down. Now the problem was that it never stopped cooling down, so I'm going to get a fridge thermometer, put it in there, set it on the lowest setting and keep an eye on it. I'll let you know what happens. So it's now been about 18 hours. The temperature's slowly climbing now because I've got the door open, but you can see from the figures on the right hand side there that the high has been no higher than 4.9 degrees and the low has been no lower than 2 degrees. So that means it's now working properly as a fridge. So now that this is working properly, we can rearrange it a little bit. It's probably going to go against this wall here. The freezer that's here will go in the middle, which will open this space back up again. I've got to run some electrics to plug it in, but we now have a working fridge freezer that we can use. So my plans for my kegerator are going to have to change a little bit, but that's okay. I'm happy with that result, and it shows that with a bit of research, a bit of watching videos on YouTube, you can repair your own fridge.
Yes, the fridge freezer you picked up from Sam was far too good a condition to start chopping holes in, which is what you wanted to do. And now it's fixed and working again.
Yeah.
My old fridge isn't as good as that, so we're going to swap them over and you're going to have my old fridge for...
So in true our little Bulgarian adventure style, our plans have changed.
Yes. And we also got another one.
I did pick up another one.
The original one that...
One from Ben. Thank you, Ben.
Adam replied to, and we will be...
We'll be using that for something.
Yeah.
But I'll bring that to you in the coming weeks when we've decided what we're doing with it.
Yeah. But it's very hard, quite hard to get rid of them here. So it's if we can repurpose them and reuse them for something else, it's a much better idea. Really.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do.
And the other bit, we had some exciting news for the village this week. We think it's exciting.
We think it's exciting, yes.
Adam especially.
And the whole tale starts with a bit of a road trip from Alvanovo. This is the road from Alvanovo into Macaria Postcode. If you come from Targovishti, you turn off at Alvanovo, go through there and head up this road to get to our village. Now, they've started work towards resurfacing, and this is one of the reasons why. I don't know how clearly you can see the potholes, but I'm having to zigzag to avoid them. That's not the worst bit, it gets worse the further up we go. But a couple of weeks ago we noticed that they'd come along here with a tractor and pushed the mud away from the edge of the roads. Then they came along and marked it up with some orange paint, which you may be able to see, all those small potholes. And in the last week and a half, they've been cutting down the bushes and trees at the side of the road, getting those out of the way. We think in the preliminary stages of resurfacing this road. Now, it gets worse every year. It is really quite bad up by the village. You'll see when we get there, but it's not. I mean, I've been looking forward to this road being resurfaced for a long time, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have a proper road that it's easy to get in and out of. But as we go along here, you can probably see at the edges of the road where they've been cutting and chipping the wood. Okay, now let's be a bit careful. We've got some more potholes, one dead ahead. And I'll take you really slowly through the really bad bit as we get into the village. You can probably see on the right hand side people working. They're shredding the wood that they've already cut down. Right, this is the bad bit. Now I'm going to be careful. I will show you this a bit closer once I've done it, but for the time being, this is what we've got. This is pothole. There's a big one here. I've got to be careful here, and of course when cars come the other way you have to go on your own side of the road, which may be where the big potholes are. I'll just pull in here now, like this. Now this is the bit I've just driven through, and I'm showing you the potholes as we go. This is one of the worst bits as you get towards the end, and you can see up ahead of me you've got these potholes. Now I don't know how clearly this shows up, but some of these are 4 or 5 inches deep. This one here is quite a large one, and the deepest point is about 4 inches deep, so that's 4 inches 12 centimeters. So yeah, you can see it's obviously in need of being done, and it will be done. Well, I've just spoken to Petco, who's one of the workmen who speaks very good English. He was telling me that they're resurfacing the road, and in 30 days there'll be a new road between us and Alvanovo. Another week of sorting out the sides before they start resurfacing, but yes, so by hopefully towards the end of March the whole road will be done. We'll have to wait and see, but I've no reason to doubt him. He seems to know what he's doing, and he supports Bayern Munich, so yeah, football fan, can't be all bad. I said about the orange markings. This is one at the edge of the road. They've got some of the edges, some of the middle. They're clearly distance markings, so obviously it's just a way of measuring out how much they've done and how much they've got to do. This is the entrance to the village. Apparently they're going all the way up round towards the right, up the hill and past the silos, which are, well, not visible at the moment. They're behind the trees, but yes, it disappears off over where that car's going. I don't know if you can see it. So the whole of the village will have the top road being resurfaced.
Yeah, so 30 days till we get a new road.
Absolutely, yes. They did the one to Murovets last year, and I was thinking, why can't they do our road?
Yeah.
Now they are, so happy bunny.
Yes, just leaves our lane to work out how we do that.
I think that might be a while till they get around to doing that.
I'm not sure our lane will ever get done, but it's really good news, and for the village as well.
Oh, totally, yes.
Because that road has been in a bit of a state.
And gets worse every year, so.
Yeah.
So, hooray!
Yeah. Yeah, Adam was very excited to see
Oh,
it
yeah.
happen.
Definitely. Couple of dates for your diary. Well, one for your diary. Today,
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovers out there.
Absolutely. I hope you have a really good day. And in our family, we've got something to look forward to on Monday.
Yeah, it's our Kira's birthday on Monday.
Our Kira.
Our Kira, in true Liverpool style.
Absolutely.
Our Kira.
Yeah. Happy
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday from us. Hope you have a lovely day.
I'm sure you will.
I think she's on holiday,
Oh, excellent.
so she should enjoy herself.
Definitely. Well, I think that brings you up to date with us for this week.
It does. Maybe we'll be a bit more organised with things for next week, but
You never know.
You never know. It
Well,
is cold again, so
Very cold. I might just be wrapped up on a sofa in my sleeping bag suit.
yeah.
I could show you that next week. Something to look forward to.
Yes.
But in the meantime, it's time for us to say,
Stay safe.
be well.
Doskoro.
Do skoro.